Now new at 6 as well, some state lawmakers are calling for an audit of Colorado's COVID testing program.
That after learning the health department used unauthorized testing in hundreds of nursing homes. CBS 4 political specialist Sean Boyd was first to report on that audit request last night. Right now she's back at the state capitol with a follow-up on the investigation. And Sean, the Legislative Audit Committee did meet today.
Yeah, Jim, and lawmakers on that committee had a lot of questions, including why the state health department used tests for mass screenings that were never approved for that, and why it continued using those tests even as doctors warned they weren't reliable. Almost a year after the state health department signed an $89 million contract with a testing company called Curative, the Legislative Audit Committee is taking a closer look. At issue, why the state bought tests only approved for people with symptoms, then gave them to nursing homes to use on people without symptoms, too. Dr. Gregory Gaum, medical director for the largest chain of nursing homes in the state, says he and his colleagues repeatedly warned state health officials about false results.
Every single time it was Curative was positive, and the one that was sent to one of the other labs negative.
It's not fair that 1,100 nursing home patients died. 1,100 nursing home patients died last fall during the time that this contract was in place.
A contract that Senator Rob Woodward is concerned was based on connections, not competency. Emails show the governor's top advisor for COVID response was introduced to Curative after a weekend get-together with an investor in the company, who is also a big donor of the governor's. Sarah Thunberg, then head of testing for the state, is copied on the emails, but she says that's not why she chose the company.
They would drop ship test kits to locations. They would be used in that location, then you'd print out a label and send them back to Curative overnight.
Thunberg defended the test's accuracy. The FDA had a different take. In January, it issued a warning saying using Curative's tests off-label, as Colorado was, risks false negatives. A few weeks later, the state pulled the plug on the contract. But Woodward says the damage was done.
I'm worried that there's some things that we as a state could have done better. So that's all I'm asking this committee to do is take a look.
But Representative Daphna Michelson-Janae, chair of the audit committee, says investigating a COVID testing program isn't the role of the auditor.
When we do audits, we're doing audits of departments that are ongoing, that we are monitoring the spending and operations. And this is a unique, standalone global pandemic situation.
Michelson-Janae says she wants a public hearing with health officials instead. Woodward, a Republican, needs a Democrat for his audit request to pass. Democratic Senator Julie Gonzalez, who lost 3 family members to COVID, says she wants answers, but she wants to take a closer look at all the evidence before endorsing an audit, so the committee postponed a vote until next month. Live at the Capitol, Sean Boyd covering Colorado First.
All right, Sean, thank you.